see if that's any better. I don't know if it's going to be any better using OBS. Let's see. Staying in the green this time. Hello, kiddo. I'm trying OBS this time. Sorry, my daughter just came in. And it seems to have, that whatever was going on with Twitch a little while ago seems to have cleared up now. So, fingers crossed. Obviously, one thing is I'm using OBS, so I downloaded this a little while ago. So I have no idea if everything's going to work in here. Alright, so let's go over to the game and see. It seems to be, the buffering seems to have gone, so let me refresh my stream manager. See, now that's showing an excellent connection, so that's good. That's green. Yeah, it's Mr. Culp. And no, Mr. Culp, you did not, if you're still out there, you did not break it. Right. Let me try this. So, I'm not getting any more buffering my end. Yeah, so hopefully that is now sorted itself out. Whatever was going on there with Twitch, I have no idea. Thank you, Bodine, for the welcome back there. So yeah, what I've done is I've actually switched over to OBS temporarily rather than using the slobs. I'm hoping I've got some game sounds going on here. Obviously, I'm going to have to tweak it as I'm going. So the properties, they're set to default. I want that as game. Okay, let's try that now. No, sorry. While I was messing around there, I grabbed a freezer pop to nibble on. But yeah, I'm not getting any game sounds coming through, so I need to tweak that, figure out which setting that's meant to be in. Now, normally it's the Artist 7 game, but it's not coming through there for some reason. Let's try the same as that one then. Oh, okay, it's coming through on that link instead. That's typical. But anyway, just quickly, if you're still out there, Dajal Crew, thank you very much for the raid a little while ago before the issues kicked in, and obviously thank you for the follow there, Gallo Bayan Films. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically like a fruit juice that's in like a long plastic strip that you put in the freezer. Mr. Freezy, I don't know if you guys, I think you guys have them over there. I'm just sort of munching on one of them at the minute, so I'm going to mute myself a second. Because I don't want to you guys hear me crunching on ice, do you? Right, Freezy. That's it, yeah, cool. Sorry. You got them over there. I went for the Coke one this time, it's the first one I grabbed. Right then, so let's try this again, shall we? So, yeah, so Mr. Culp's tractor, that's what we were going to look at before all that messed up. So, it's going to be this guy right here, look at that. It has its own little alpaca logos on it. That is really kind of obviously at a distance, it's almost like it's got a big mouth there on the front. It's sort of, yeah. You prefer blue or red? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I think the pack that we get has like a tropical, lemonade, Coke. Um, oh, what are the other ones? There's a couple of others as well, quite nice. But I usually go for the Coke because that was what usually gets left over at the end, which is typical. But that is,
Somebody call me.
whoa, holy crap!
Yeah, somebody said Big Mouth, and I thought that was my name.
It's Mr. Dave. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing.
You're doing, yeah,
Uh,
obviously.
have you filled it? I just woke up. I had to take a
Okay.
nap.
I've kind of mentioned a little bit
All right.
that you obviously have been in chat with me earlier. Let me turn it down a little bit because it's quite loud actually. There we go.
I'm loud.
Oh, joys of updates and
Hey,
stuff.
everybody.
But yeah, Mr. Dave is back, everyone. Kind of. I'll let him
Kind
explain
of.
while I get back into the game. But that's kind of cool, Mr. Culp. Well done on that.
Yep, first thing is happy birthday, Mr. Cope. I know it was your birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy
Missed it.
birthday as well.
I caught it while you
God,
guys were doing Wreckfest last night.
I didn't even know, to be honest.
I didn't either.
Wow, kept me
But
quiet. Right, go for it.
it's been a couple weeks of hell. Let me just put it that way.
Put it politely.
Um, yeah, to put it slightly. First thing was, I don't even know where to begin, but I told Billy I wanted to come in and at least fill you guys in a little bit. Try not to
Yeah.
tear up too much during this. Started off, obviously my bank card, I'm still waiting for it. They lost it in the mail twice, so I haven't had access to my money.
Wow.
I had to actually detox, and until today. Thank you for everybody that sent donations my way. You have no idea how much that's going to help me.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's much appreciated. Um, More than you could ever imagine. Takes one more thing off of my mind, at least for now. Um, yeah, but if some of you may know from when I was playing Wreckfest last week or 2 weeks ago, I was talking about numbness in my fingers. Well, I basically have a pinched nerve somewhere in my neck that's causing pain in my right hand on and off. If it's not numb, it's very painful. And I can't be using the computer when I have that pain, and I don't know if it's going to go away or when it's going to go, but it has to do with my spinal disease that I have. And let's just say I'm going to have to not have an actual streaming schedule, but I'm going to try to stream when I'm feeling good enough to stream, and it'll probably be minimal, couple hours here, couple hours there, just because when my hand starts acting up, I can't even be sitting at the computer using a mouse or anything. Um, so I wanted to let you guys know that. And hopefully it'll clear up. Normally, with my disease, these things come and then eventually they go, but it could be months. I've had when I've had nerve pain in the past, because if you're not aware, all your nerves run through your spine, and when you have a spinal disease, um, tends to hit different parts of your body at different times. And it just so happens to be up by my neck where I'm having problems now, so the pain shoots right down my right arm into my hand. That's the biggest thing. But there were so many things that happened in the last couple of weeks. I didn't know where to begin to even start to discuss it all.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
an easy thing.
yeah, and in the middle of the week also, I don't even know what day it was, to be honest with you, because my sleeping's been erratic. I sleep when I'm not in pain,
Mm.
basically. Um, but my mom called. There was a friend that I grew up with. I haven't seen him in several years. But his 14-year-old son shot himself and committed suicide. I mean, it just,
It's a lot.
yeah, been a lot to deal with. So I'm gonna make my way back. It's gonna be a little bit at a time. Um, just keep an eye on my channel. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
And
but
hopefully
like I said
we'll
earlier,
get back
make
in.
sure you just take your time. Don't go overdoing it like you usually do. So, but yeah. So yeah, guys, keep him in your prayers. Obviously, he's been through a lot. Still going through a lot. But he is here with us at least for a little while anyway. So,
Yep,
yay!
I'll be. I'm gonna try to hang out in other people's streams for a while,
Hmm.
and maybe I'll be able to get on and do my own real soon.
There we
But we'll
go.
keep you updated. The biggest thing is I'm my hand problem. I'm not gonna be able to work on the maps like I want to, so I'm kind of putting that aside for now. I thought about maybe doing YouTube videos, which would be easier because I could time them. But I don't know. I could do them and just post them.
It's an
Um,
idea.
we shall see.
Yeah. I'm just finishing off my freezy thing at the minute. So carry on chatting.
No, that's
Oh.
that's pretty much what I had to say. I feel terrible because I can honestly, I feel your love. I have about 40 messages I didn't respond to in Discord.
Wow.
Uh, I haven't been able to. I didn't know where to even begin to explain.
Right, I want to check something.
And every time I tried to come here to explain, something else happened.
Yeah. There we go, there we go, there we go. That should be okay. Yep, just take your time. And obviously,
Yeah,
we're all here regardless. For yeah, so but yeah.
I know you are. You guys always are.
Do you want tissue?
I already just got one. But thanks. And thanks for your
Yeah,
prayers. Yes, prayers, please.
yeah. Prayers and obviously, like I said earlier, a big, big, huge thank you for everyone who donated to Dave as well. It's an absolutely amazing community around here. Whenever someone is in need, you guys always go over and beyond what is needed to help out. And obviously, Mr. Reaper's had issues recently when he was unemployed, and all you guys just chirped in and donated enough to cover a lot of his bills and stuff. And obviously, same now with Mr. Dave here. It is just an absolutely amazing community you all are out there. Mr.
Hey,
Bytackles, how are you doing, buddy?
hey, my tacos.
Alright, so I'm going to do a couple of quick shout outs
Carry
actually.
on. I
So,
just definitely wanted to get
by,
in here at some point. Let people
yep.
know what's going on.
Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's going on with Dave. Just a
Is
little
it
bit.
enough? It better be enough.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know. I forgot one thing too. On
Oh,
top of all that, my daughter's baby shower for my first grandson was this past weekend, and I couldn't go. I mean, just a lot. Add that onto the list of things that I missed, that you can't get back.
yep. It's a shame. Definitely, definitely a shame. But yeah, also if you're not following Mr. Bytackles or Mr. Dajnet, please go over and give them a follow. Make sure to support them when they do go live, especially Mr. Dave. Obviously, if any of you guys still want to donate, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, in Dave's channel, there is a donation button there. You're more than welcome to throw him an extra $10 here, $10 there, whatever you could spare as well. It does help out a lot. Hey, Mr. Bad Farmer, how are you doing today? Doing good, pretty good. We do have Mr. Dave back for a little while. For how long we're not sure
Farmer.
yet. Bad,
I'll hang out
how are
here
you?
until I can't.
And actually, did you get everything sorted out on Bad Farmer, by the way? On County. Do. Yeah, I need to sort out a stream deck for doing shoutouts and stuff at some
So
point.
I just
There we go.
learned
You did good.
just
This is
learned
fantastic.
yesterday there's a rock drill or something.
Yeah,
That looks pretty interesting.
it
But
is.
again, my question is,
So,
will we be able to use it?
ah,
You know?
well, the million dollar question. Um, so the way I understand that it works is around the map there's certain areas, kind of like how your rocks were set up in 19, where you added the dynamite type thing.
Right.
Obviously, with the way they've done it, you have to use this drill to break the bits down
Mm-hmm.
and go from there. Then also you can pick it up. From the looks of it, it still looks like a slightly bigger texture to the normal stone. So I don't know if they've added
Yeah.
another fill type into the game. Obviously, yeah, more and more
Yeah.
questions are coming out all the freaking time. It's a blicking pain in the butt.
Right.
I kind of wish I did. Yeah. Oh no, you're fine, Neon. And I know that you did a pretty good sized donation anyway in
I
Boomer's
don't
stream.
know
So
who Boom wouldn't tell me who gave what, but thanks
obviously that
everybody.
that is the only
It's been
person that I think I
overwhelming.
remember doing. Now that I've got my MOT done on the car, I might be able to throw you a little bit as well myself to get some
We're
coffee or drinks or something if you need it,
I'm
sort of
in
thing.
much I'm in much better shape now than I
Yeah.
was. At least I'm not going to be out. Yeah, I was literally uh I when I pay this month's rent prior to all your guys' help, I would have had
Push my life.
$60 left over for food
Wow.
after I got my Twitch payment in. That's that's all I would have had for next month's food
Mm,
bill is
not
60
much.
bucks. Um, so that was a big concern because then where does it come from next month when I can't stream as much, and I haven't been making enough to I would have been faced with homelessness.
Yeah.
And you
Don't worry.
guys, at least for now, I'm not for a few months.
Good.
So it was huge, big help.
There and
You have no idea.
into that, is it? Yeah.
And hopefully this thing will go away in due
Hopefully.
time.
Definitely, hopefully. That is for sure. Right. I'm trying to think what else I needed to do out here. I have no idea. Also, I think one thing I do need to focus on here is getting some of these bells sold. But yeah, it's definitely great to have Mr. Dave back. Ooh. At least for a little while. Yield bonus plus. So yeah, for anyone that actually missed it the other day, I did end up taking precision farming out, seasons out, just mainly because of obviously the time that I've got at the minute. Like Mr. Dave, I'm kind of limited really because my real life stuff is getting more and more in quite busy. So I'm gonna be running without both of them at the minute. But yeah, make sure to check out Dave when he does go live, if he can go live. Um,
I don't think I'm going to today because most of this morning I've been okay, but I can feel the pain starting to come back
yeah,
once again. And usually the evenings are worse. So those of you who are not in my normal time zone will probably see me more in the mornings
cool.
um,
I don't mind that.
than the evenings. Although
That's
I'll have
cool.
to work around Billy's Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
I don't
or
mind it.
maybe
It's my
maybe after.
booty. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome in.
It's Mr.
It's Mr. Booty. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
It's not my booty.
I don't know. It could be my booty. I don't know. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. It's my booty, Mr. Booty. Why do people want to say my booty? It's not fair.
Nobody wants anything to do with your booty.
I don't want level. I want up there. I know. There we go.
Map looks good, by the way.
It's coming on slowly. Yes. Yours is coming on slowly. So how much have you actually been able to do on the map since all this kicked off?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
N- Nothing. I barely can even. I have barely been on the computer. I've been trying to hope
Oh,
that this. Obviously, the computer is the biggest irritant for it. To be
yeah.
honest with you, so I've been trying to stay away,
Sort of
just
better.
hoping that it would get better. I have been occasionally, like right now, I'm sitting in front of the computer playing Farm Sim, but the hired work. I'm just watching the hired worker
Yeah.
because
Yep, that's what I'm pretty much doing at the minute as well. Just watching these guys doing their job. So.
my left hand works with the left hand controller, so I
That's
can
something
still
at least.
drive. Not that I ever could, but I can still drive. But it's when I have to use the mouse actions and stuff that is tough.
Hmm.
So like as
Need to
I
train your
played
other hand. Yeah.
right, I need to put the funny thing is it's not just the hand, but when I'm resting my elbow on the armrest, because that nerve runs right through your elbow, right below your elbow, and right
Hmm.
into and that's bad. So I'm trying to not even use the armrest, which is really awkward trying to use the mouse with and everything, you know.
Yeah.
But but
Very true.
I played through the Planet Crafter updates because that game, half of it was just sitting there waiting for the stuff to grow anyway.
Ah, that's a one lucky thing then.
I'm thinking about playing Rock Simulator because there's the perfect reason to.
Oh, crap. What was that game I
I could
seen
just
today?
sit there and watch The Rock.
Oh, man. Oh, there's a rubber ducky simulator out there as well.
I have a, I have a key that I put on Keymailer that may come
What the heck?
through.
And I don't know if any of you guys have checked it out. Rubber ducky simulator. It's on Steam. I thought, what the heck? And you can customize your rubber ducky so they all look a bit different to each other. And then you just stick them in a pond, in a swimming pool, or whatever. It's like, nice.
Thanks, Bad Farmer. I know
Uh,
you guys do.
yeah, I
Um,
know.
I was looking, there was a game that was just released called Coral Island. It reminded me a little bit of Dinkum type game.
Hmm.
Anybody see that one? I'm hoping I got it on my Keymailer. I'm not really worried about it. Um, thank you, Wheels, wherever you are. Wheels sent me a gift. He got me the PGA Golf 2K23. I think he needs a partner. No,
Right.
but I'm gonna have to give that a roll at some point.
Yep.
I warned him. I said I don't know how much I can play with my hand. He goes, "It's not too rough on your hand." So I don't know.
Seed. Yep. Yeah, so what I've actually done as well, just a side note, I've turned off ads, so hopefully for the rest of the stream you won't get them. I think with all those issues earlier, it's just not fair on you guys to keep them running for now.
I think I'm turning mine off too because they reduced the price by so much,
Yeah,
and the amount I'm going to be able to stream in the next, however, is going to be probably minimal. But we're going to try.
yeah, yeah,
You
just
missed his stream on PGA yesterday, Wreckfest. I was watching both for a little bit before I had to lay down.
go.
I can say this, that even with my bad hand, I think I might be able to beat Wheels.
Oh, that's saying something.
No. Ah.
Oh,
Now, Wreckfest I couldn't do. I think Wreckfest is what started the whole thing, to be honest. That's when I first noticed it.
yeah, it's possible.
As much as I wanted to jump in there and just surprise you guys, I was in so much pain that I couldn't even sit here. And you know what? I was telling Billy earlier too. Um, over the counter medication, I took five, three Advil and two Tylenol is what it takes to get rid of the pain. But that would kill me if I kept doing that all the time. You know, three didn't do it. Four pills didn't do it. I had to take five all at once just to get some relief the other day. That's how bad that nerve pain can get.
That is not good. For sure.
Nope. So I'm
Get you
trying to
away.
stay away from a, you know, I take two most of the time and hope it takes the edge off.
Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Yeah.
I had
Sorry,
to
keep.
sleep sitting up the other night because, like, if I laid down, yeah,
Ow.
because it's in the back of my neck and my shoulders, laying down sometimes causes it to come on, you know? It's just weird.
Mm-hmm. I
But the
don't
only
know.
way I could sleep like the night before last night was to prop myself up so I was in bed sitting up, and then I finally was able to fall asleep.
Yeah, not good.
Um, all right, so with these types of things, it's all has to do with your nerves going through your spine, and they will come on. I can remember times in my life where it would just be a couple of days, and I also remember times where it would be 3 to 6 months, but they've always have cleared up. You know, I
It's just
went
when.
back. It's just when I remember there was a 6 month stretch where I was on crutches because I had sciatic pain in both legs. And I couldn't put too much pressure on them. And I worked through it too. I went to work with crutches and because, and oddly enough, at that point, the back pain was so bad that I used to use the armrest, pushing down on the armrest on my in my truck to drive so that if I hit a bump, I wouldn't feel the pain go up through my spine.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do that right now because that's what the problem is. If I push down on my armrest at all, I lose all feeling in my whole right hand. You know?
Yeah, not nice.
So I don't know what the last time it can. I've had it where I've gone to bed and woke up the next morning and it'd be gone. You know, for 1 day or 2 days. But then again, I've also had times where it would be several months. It always goes away. It always has. Um, hopefully it will again soon. I don't know. I really have no clue. I don't think it could get worse. I'll let you know if it does.
Yeah, let's hope not.
But I don't think at this point, because I know which nerve it is and I know where it's going, and it's either painful or numb. I would just, I'd take it if it was numb every day. I was working just fine when it was numb every day, you know.
Yeah.
But I hopefully it'll all go away eventually. And I
Oh,
cannot
fingers
afford to
crossed.
go to. I can't afford to get physical therapy done. You know,
Yeah.
most of the time within the past, the physical therapy would just be um what I need is a masseuse to find out how to pop that thing out. I will tell you, I've been trying to. I almost dislocated my shoulder the other day trying to just uh get the pain out. I don't know where it's pinched, if it's up in my upper shoulder or up in my neck, or but I know that's where it starts, somewhere around my shoulder, my neck area. And I
Yeah.
was literally just I could there's pressure points you could feel when you put it on it where and like I can literally make the pain happen if I want to, but I don't by putting pressure on certain pressure points on the nerve. And
Come on. Oh,
I've
sorry.
been trying to do stupid things, just trying to, you know, dislocate my whatever, wherever it is, get that dang nerve unpinched,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for me, the last time I did that is when I started having a pain instead of just the numbness. Oh, meanwhile, don't ask me why, but during all of this, I was not able to do anything. I was watching a movie on the computer the other night, and no sooner did the movie end, it was about 12:30 a.m., the smoke alarm goes off in the house. Why? I don't know, but there's no smoke. I checked the stove, no CO2. I even went outside because, if it was carbon, yeah, I think it was just, well, obviously I'm still here. It was a false
Mm.
alarm. But but I went outside because you can usually smell gas or something if you are walk back into it. So I went outside for a few minutes, came back in, didn't smell anything. I was afraid to go to bed. I don't know why the heck the darn alarm went
Mm.
off in the middle of the
Strange.
night. Um, but the thing is, the alarm is up above my bed,
Ew.
and I got up there and I twisted, and I could just feel everything in my right shoulder and everything crack to the point where I was hoping that reaching up to grab it, that it would break the nerve loose.
Mm.
It didn't work. But I did feel I like pulled a muscle right in my shoulder trying to reach up to grab to shut the darn alarm off. It was just weird. Oh yeah, I know it might backfire on me. I'll dislocate my shoulder. No, I'm not gonna do that again.
Put my slipper back on. There we go. Probably easier. There we go. Yeah. Gotta be very careful with every bone, because obviously when you get older, they do get very brittle as well.
Yeah.
Very true.
Well, that's a thing that I haven't had to contend with yet, but you're right about. I do know a gentleman. Actually, he passed away not too long ago, but he was well up there in his well, I think he was 87 when he passed away. He had the same disease as I do.
Mm.
And he was much worse off than I was. But at one point, he was in a wheelchair. I'm not in a wheelchair, thank God for that. So that's a big plus. But we talked a lot back and forth about the disease. And one day he fell down the stairs and he broke his neck. And he was like, he thought he was healed because he could move his neck after all these years, but
Oh,
he
it's
didn't
broken.
realize it was broken.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, 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 don't move. And yeah, the last time I saw him is actually when he had his neck brace on, so he couldn't move his head at all, so his neck could heal. But you know what? Actually, it reminds me of a one time when you got time for story time with Dave? You guys
Go
missed
for
this?
it. Make it some of that funky little violin music or something going in the background.
Thanks, Bad Farmer, for the prime.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
no, this is quite hilarious. Um, when I was years ago, when I was married and working on my house, I had just moved into the house and I had one of those pains in my legs, going down one of my legs, and it was just bothering me for weeks, like 2, 3 weeks, just terrible, terrible pain in my leg. But work must go on, so I kept working on the house, and I was actually doing the plumbing in my house,
Mm-hmm.
and the with PVC plumbing, and you know that pipe cement
Yeah.
that you put around the pipes, the rubber, the PVC cement. Well, I was up on the ladder and I was doing the pipe cement, and a it dripped into my eye.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, wear safety glasses. That's the moral of this story. No, but the funny thing is, I have I'm working on the water, and I needed to rinse my eye out really fast, with the what, but the water shut off because I'm working on the piping in the house. So there's only one place in the whole house that I could get water, and that's from right the spigot right where it comes in. There was a spigot down there that I could turn on to get water in the basement.
Yeah.
So I started running to the basement, and the other thing I happened to be working on at the same time was I took out the basement stairs. 13-step drop. I ran off of it
Ooh.
without no stairs there. I forgot that I had took the stairs out because I was in such a panic that my eye was gonna be blind, with the cement in there. And I ran off, and all I could think of is one of those Wile E. Coyote, like you feel like you're hovering, and then all of a sudden, uh-oh, boom, boom, Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Type thing. And then you hit the bottom. Well, I hit the bottom. I rinsed out my eye. Everything was good. The cement was out of my eye. But the pain I had in my leg for like 3 weeks was gone.
Hmm.
Simply because that jarring of the fall is what it took to break it loose, the nerve loose, you know?
That's bad.
It was like so those things do happen.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll never forget that because that's really what it felt like when you run off a edge of and then you realize, oh crap, the stairs aren't there and it's 13 steps down, you know? It's
Hmm.
like, oops.
Yeah.
So I've done
Thankfully,
some stupid things.
I've been quite lucky then in my life. I've not had a
Well,
broken bone
actually
or
after
anything.
that, it's like, oh my gosh, the pain, it was worth the fall. Things happen.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, you know, what I was hoping that the whole fire alarm thing was, but no, the pain didn't go away. It kind of reminded me of that incident the other day because it's like it startled me enough to jump up and tweak my whole right arm trying to reach up to get it turned off, and I'm like, the Lord works in mysterious ways. But
Oh,
it
he does.
wasn't him this time.
um, just want to check something. That's fine. Output, video graphics. Yeah, yep. Okay, good.
Oh, Billy, what am I gonna do?
Find a nice.
I've got a vodka factory now too.
Ooh, cool.
It needs pallets.
Yes. Yeah, I need to figure out where I'm going to put Wolfies. That is going to be a pain because it's a big factory. So I've still got to get some money together for obviously my BGA on here. I've got to get Wolfies in. Obviously, there is at some point I still need to get in. Obviously, Dell Electronics, Copper by Design. No idea where I'm going to put them to, but I want to try and keep these two together somewhere. Hey Ryan K, how you doing? We have a special
Right.
guest in chat, Mr. Dashnet himself.
He's special.
There we go. Yeah. But yeah, how you doing, buddy? And thank you, Neon, for the shout out from Mr. Ryan K. Make sure you go over, follow him, and check him out when he does go streaming. He's doing a lot of different games at the minute. Construction Simulator, Farm Sim, you name it, he's there. And My tractor is... I'm trying to run this tractor right down to see what will happen. If it's going to actually just seize the engine. I'm up to like 84.5 hours on this thing so far. But I want to see what happens when you get rid of the spanner completely. There's that. And what have I got to do? I could actually start mowing up this field thinking about it. I've also got to sell some stuff off. Depends on the price. It's like one thing after another. You never know what you need to do next. Obviously, one of the main things I need to do is get these fields planted. But also need some money to get the stuff going. Fiddlesticks. Right, let's do a quick round robin of factories. So you should be set to distribute anyway. So let's just double check. Distribute. Yep. I must have run out of space on that, so that's fine for the minute in there. Obviously, the next one is going to be the spinnery. And you're distributing straight over to there, so that's fine. At some point, I do want to try and get some storage over here. But I'm trying to find a slightly smaller storage that has quite a large capacity. So I can maybe drop it in the front here and then just spawn them out and then bop them into the old trigger there when needed. But that's fine at the moment. I don't think... Oh, I do have some vodka already being produced. Nice. It's gone pretty good, thanks. Obviously, Mr. Dave, on the other hand, is, yeah... He's been better, let's put it that way. And I do have...
my days.
Yeah.
Actually,
There we go.
yeah.
Good. They are actually starting to spawn in, which is cool. Yay! 5 different outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that is up and running, so that's nice. I still need to try and get around to doing these guys up here. What are we missing up here? So I can get them in as well at some point. So we need soybean. I think I might have some of that. Mustard. Ooh, I got relish and some sauce I could sell. Relish and sauce. Let's have a look at that. Try and make some money. I need money, 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 money. Relish and sauce. There's relish. Really crap price. Oh. While I think about it, what was it the other day I was looking for and I had no fluctuations? I wonder if that's been fixed now that I've taken seasons out. Nope, it's not going to be you. Nope. Does anybody remember what it was from Friday's stream? I was trying to sell something and there was 2 products that didn't seem to have any fluctuations coming in. I'm sure one was in meat or something, wasn't it? Let's have a look, let's have a look. Yeah, they've not got much of a fluctuation on them for some reason. Oh yeah, because they won't, because they haven't been actually added to the map. I can't remember now. Hey KW, how you doing, bud? Welcome back in.
AKW.
He is alive, by the way. Oh, and I keep trying to do the C to slide. It doesn't work. No. Alright, so what are you missing? Onions, I can bring it up to get that going. Maybe a bit more. I do have honey. Why is it always mustard and soybean I'm missing? Do I have any stored up thinking about it? Oh my god, hey Dave. Yep, he is still alive. Soya.
No, I'm alive.
I do have some soya in storage. Ooh, where the heck are you? I can bring some over. Oh, did you see the new trailers yet, Dave?
No.
So, Mr. Darius Frost wanted a new trailer that had more than just the 2 compartments. Now, obviously, I don't know if it's my settings or something, but every now and again I am still getting some flickering on it. But I did set this one up, and this has got 4 different compartments on it. Don't know if you're actually watching the stream or not.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay. So let me just show you. So each trailer has 2 compartments. So if you wanted to do a run up to, say, the flour mill, you could take 4 different grains. Obviously, it's on the website if you wanted to try it. And for anybody who hasn't seen this, under the trailers section, there will be the SGA Distinction Super B SGA Special. I'm going to show this off quickly for Mr. Dave who hasn't seen it. So option wise for this, to start off with, is going to be your design, which is going to be your decals. So you can have it set without any decals, or you can have it with both trailers with the SGA logo. And obviously this is going to take
Oh,
on both
that's cool.
sides. You can have it with all 23 streamers, 23, plus Mr. KW is right in the front there. Obviously I put Dave on the back. Obviously that's going to be on both sides. I still want to try and get hold of Shy Wizard's icon, because I think he definitely deserves to be on here, by the way, as well, because the amount of work that he does for all of us. One thing that's going to be constantly on there is my little alpaca on the back. So carrying on with that, so obviously if you didn't want it on one trailer, so you could have it just on the front if you wanted with the members, or just the SGA logo, and the same with the rear. Or if you wanted to have streamers and the logos, you can do. Obviously, you can have it one way, or you can have it the other way. Obviously, I think that's the one I've got set up, and I can't remember, or that one. One of the two. But yeah,
Nice.
that's what I've been working on. Capacity-wise, obviously, it's starting off with your base game 75. Hang on, 75,600 liters capacity, and that's overall capacity, by the way. The nice thing with this, you can actually detach both of these trailers, and if you wanted to run, say, 3, 4, 5, or 6, all you'd have to do is buy these. I want to see if I can figure out how it is just buy this on its own, or have it a separate option at some point. But you could technically buy 5 or 6 of these sets, sell off that all bar one of these back trailers, and then hook them all up if you guys wanted to. If you're on like a big map, you're more than welcome to use it anywhere else. But yeah, capacity wise, each capacity is going to basically add in the same capacity again. So obviously base game, like I said, it's 75,600 liters. So obviously that's then going to double to 151,200, and then it's going to triple that original capacity to 226,800. I think hopefully I've got that quite right. Obviously, because I think it's the production revamp changes this setting, or one of them. I'm not sure. And then finally, obviously, you've got a third extension which quadruples it. Um, Obviously, the first two set capacities are realistic. There's no update mass equals false added. I did test it with the in-game truck and it worked perfectly fine. I was able to pull. Obviously, those other two higher ones, it was struggling a heck of a lot. In addition, obviously, I've added in a load of main color options. So we'll go with a bit of
Oh,
black for
there's too
obviously.
many pinks.
I know there's a lot of pinks there, isn't there?
There's a lot of pinks.
So yeah, obviously you got your cover, which I've just literally added in those base game ones. So you can have a nice pink there. Looks quite nice actually. And then obviously you got your rim colors, which I've just added in the additional ones. And let's go with a bit of orange just to change it up. So yeah, that is what I've basically done for Mr. Darius Frost and everyone else. So I do quite like that. I'm actually running this myself at the minute. The only thing I did notice, depending on the angle of the trailer, there is some slight flickering still on my end. But obviously, if any of you guys do get it, I will carry on. I might have to change the way I've set these ones up rather than using one big fill plate, and I'll go back to doing the individuals.
Oh, Cope, you weren't here.
Yeah, Mr. Cope, Mr. Dave is here.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy. Hang on a sec, my wife's tapping me. There you go. Sorry, as my wife multivitamin time again of the day. But yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Cope. I didn't even realise myself either until Dave mentioned it a little while ago. But yeah, anybody who wants this, you're more than welcome to grab off the SGA website. It's under My Mods. You're more than welcome to try it out and use it if you want. I know Mr. T Miller, I think he's got 3 or 4 of these hooked up on his Uncharted at the minute. So yeah.
I'm not going to be back streaming full time for a while. And I'm not gonna go through the whole story. If you want everything, you'll have to go back to
Yeah.
Billy's beginning. But main problem I have right now is um with my spinal disease, I've got occasional severe nerve pain that shoots down my right arm and makes my right hand pretty much useless. So I'm not able to stay on the computer very long most times. Actually, today is probably the best day I've had in a while, although I'm not doing much other than harvesting fields. Um,
Hey
so my
Vortex, how you
stream
doing?
schedule is gonna have to go around my pain when it comes and goes until this nerve thing goes away.
Yeah.
Just happens with this disease. It hasn't happened in a while. Um, but as my neck, actually, you know what? It very honestly could have been brought on by the cooler weather too, because that's always when my neck starts getting a lot of pain, and that's
Yeah.
where I can definitely tell that the nerve run through my. I can feel the part of my neck where it comes down through, right through my back of my shoulder and underneath my arm, all the way down. And most of the time, my fingers are just numb, and I can live with it. But right now, like right now, but usually 3, 4 times a day, I'll get really sharp pain, and I'm not even able to use the mouse on the computer, which makes it very difficult to.
Hmm.
And I'm just trying to take it easy, not do too much at any given time on the computer. It's been
Yeah.
kind of hard to do. Most of the time, if you see me and I'm in stream and I'm on a Steam and I'm on a game, it's usually sitting on the pause screen for a long time.
Yeah.
Although, and I just wait, you know, I'm here. I'm gonna try to be, like I said, I'm gonna try to get in a couple streams here and there and it'll probably be earlier in the day because it seems in the evenings is when every time I got to one of the evening streams, I was in so much pain by the time those streams were supposed to start that I couldn't even do them, you know?
Hotman is in here.
But there's been a lot of other things going on as well, and it just
Yep.
was so overwhelming. I probably still wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Boom kind of forced me out of hiding with all the donations. He dropped in the donation into my PayPal account and says, "Check your PayPal and let me know if it went through." And it was really shocking. But you don't know how much that helps. It really, for
Yeah,
everybody that
he's awesome.
donated out there. I
Yeah,
kind of felt
awesome.
guilty because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get back and do full-time work on the map, and I don't want to until hopefully this gets a little better. I don't even want it because I used to, you know me, I usually spend when I get full going on it, it's 10 to 15 hours a day I usually do to get
Yeah.
these maps wrapped up. And right now I can't even get on it for an hour, so it's gonna have to wait and hopefully this pain will just subside and we'll get back to normal sooner the better, but I have no idea. You'll
Yep.
know when it does.
And as I said, we'll all be here for you. Oops, let me go the other way.
No, I understand. And anybody that couldn't, I completely understand. Heck, because I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
But the ones that can,
Bad news, I suppose.
they,
That's a good
wow,
thing.
they've made a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think the community's always taking care of everybody, each other. When I can, I'll never be rich because when I have anything extra, I've always used it to help out other people as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Heck,
It's
I
fine.
don't know how much, but that's what's awesome about this community. We're not always in the same, nobody, it's tough this time too, this time around with, heck, you guys over in UK, but I hear your energy prices are like almost twice as bad as ours
Oh,
are
they're
right
freaking
now.
ridiculous at the minute. Then it's going to get worse as well. That's the biggest problem. And the government don't seem
It
to do much
is
to help
gonna
out.
be terrible.
Yeah.
And
Also,
that's,
we
you
are
know,
we are getting like a I think it's a couple of hundred extra to cover some or if not most of the like electricity, for example, bills. On,
right,
but it's only going to be for like the lower band. So obviously, if you're like for instance, a working family who already struggle, obviously with all this kicking in, obviously a lot of these people are really having to take up like 2 or 3 jobs just to cover the frigging bills at the minute. But one thing, obviously, now that they've got a new treasury, I think it is, or finance person, whatever it is,
right.
they're kind of hoping that that's going to help improve it a little bit. But I don't know. I think it's just a little bit too late at the minute.
I
But we'll
think
have to
that
see. Hey, Mika, Master Mika, how you doing, bud?
it's a worldwide problem, but
It is.
it could be
But obviously,
it
at the
could be
minute,
solved if
they
the
are.
right people were
Oh,
in
cripes.
place.
Yipes.
But
Hey.
yeah,
Yes, come on, come on. But yeah, all these like the I suppose the best way to call them is middle class working families are really struggling, to be honest. Nope, wrong one. I want down.
oh,
There
it's
we go.
gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully, touch wood so far. We're not doing too badly. Obviously, our um, electricity
Yeah, I'm
is
trying to
well
figure
in
that out, Cope.
balance.
Sorry about that,
But
Billy. I'm
um,
trying to figure
oh,
that out because I am sitting here and I've went onto the NewYorkState.gov website to see what um type of assistance I could apply for.
yeah,
And because and I put in the average, I get about $400 a month right now. Now when it was good, and I used up all that money. But the last few months, it's been about $400 of income through Twitch.
Hmm.
Because of that $400, I didn't qualify for anything.
Hmm.
And I don't even get how the heck that is. How do these people get, you know, I don't qualify for my rent's 525. How can they expect you to live on $400 a month and not give you any government
Yeah,
assistance? Well.
it's kind of messed up.
I mean, there's something wrong here with our system, for
Yeah.
sure, because we have, um, well, people crossing our border, they're getting put up in nice little places, and
Oh, it's not just
I
over there;
can't
it's
get
over here as
anything.
well. That's the problem.
And I can't qualify for anything. Food stamps. I'm over the amount for food stamps, you know? It's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Actually, that's one thing I am kind of thankful the UK has is for those who obviously where my wife's disabled, we actually
Right.
get our all of our rent covered by the government. The majority of our council tax, I don't know if you have the same sort of thing over there, to be honest. Um,
I
but like it's like a local government tax, I suppose is the best way to put it. Um, the majority of that's covered, but obviously we do have to pay. I think it works out to about £250 a year, which isn't much when you break it down monthly type thing, which is what we do. Um, Apart
Right.
from that, obviously, what TV payments because the freaking BBC refused to run ads during to make up for it. But thankfully, yeah, like I was saying, touch wood, all of our bills are now being paid. As of today, my car's now been renewed. It's got a new MOT passed. Yay! That was one thing I was
Yeah,
worried
but
about.
I'm trying to figure this out. I mean,
Mm,
if I can't do my computer stuff and make a little bit of money at home, where I don't have a car, I can't, with my spinal disease, I can't get to the closest bus place without,
yeah.
on a daily basis. And I'm 56 years old. Who's gonna hire me?
Mm.
Where the cab fares with the gas prices is gonna eat up every bit of money I get if I found a job outside of here. Not to mention,
Well, I know
you
over here,
know.
you
But
obviously
yet I can't qualify for disability.
your skills over here would definitely get you at least like a remote business, not business, what you call it, remote worker, I suppose is the best way to put it, type job where you could actually run it from home and then maybe do it
Don't
an
know.
hour or two actual, or maybe one day go into the actual office type thing. I know some
Right.
companies are
Oh
doing a
yeah,
lot of
but
that
my
over here.
daughter works completely remotely now
Yeah.
as an accountant. She does it all from home, which is great with her baby coming on the way.
Oh
You
heck yeah.
know, I mean, she's still able to work
Actually, I'm gonna
from
keep this on
home even with the kid. They closed the office because of COVID. They
here. Mhm.
realized that they were saving money and being more efficient
Oh
by
heck
just
yeah.
having their workers work from home.
Well, yeah, obviously all
You
we do
know?
is maybe increase their pet. This is what I don't get with some businesses. They're insisting people, especially over here, that they insist that their workers go into their offices over here, since COVID sort of eased off, as it were.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, it's probably more beneficial to pay them maybe a little bit extra wage-wise to maybe sort of cover like the electric and have them actually work at home. I think that
Right.
it's like, really? Because then it's going to
I
save
could
them a
see.
huge electric bills over there and food and whatever. And
Right.
people are going to just be able to um, work in a better environment, if you ask me. Because
Well, she's an accountant. An accountant job is an easy one to put people at home to do.
oh
You
heck yeah,
know,
yeah,
pushing. But there are certain things. Even if I had a software company, I think like I'd want people to come into the
oh
office. It's, mm-hmm, all, about morale and working together. It's hard
yeah,
to get that when you're um separated.
Mm.
So it all depends on. But there are a lot of businesses that can work from home.
Oh heck yeah! It's like Giants. During the pandemic, obviously a lot of their staff were
Right.
working from home, or well, actually everyone was working from home to be honest. And obviously they were still able to get a lot of the content out mod wise and stuff. So why can't a lot of these other businesses do that as well? It's like,
Right.
you just feel like crap if you ask me. These
But
ones that
I'm
want
like,
workers in offices and
yeah.
stuff. Um,
So without this, I don't know what I'd do though. I'd probably be on
yeah,
this. What little I get. I mean, here was the thing. That's the other part of this. If I want to get the food stamps and rental assistance, I have to cut off. I could actually
there,
make more if I quit streaming.
yeah. See, there's that
They
little
would give it
fucker
to me if I'm
again.
not streaming, and I don't know. I don't want to drop my partnership and affiliate and cut off everything. I worked
Yeah,
hard to get that up there for the last 8 years or whatever, 9 years. But if I did that, I could stream as long as I wasn't getting the 1099s from Twitch.
yeah. Actually,
It's
I can't
kind of
remember the last
sad.
time I had some from Twitch. When was it? Last month? I definitely know didn't get anything this month, anything from them this month. But then again, I'm not special enough to be able to get bonuses and stuff like you guys.
Oh,
Uh,
don't worry. It's
but
hurting.
the thing is that's one nice thing. Since I've actually started streaming, it's one thing that I am not bothered about whether I do get any money. Obviously, that's just a bonus. The main thing is to try and help you guys out there. If you've got any
Right.
questions about the maps, that was the main reason I wanted to do these streams. I know occasionally there can be a bit of a pain in the bum, and I really don't want to do them, but it's just what it is. Obviously, everybody goes
Yep.
through that. Oh.
So, and that's the other thing. I don't have insurance. You know why I don't have insurance? Because I'm making that $400 a month.
Mhm.
I would have to actually pay like $50 a month to get it.
It's ridiculous.
What the heck? How am I going to do that? I can't even pay the rent if on that money.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right. Let's
oh,
see.
that I don't know.
Oh,
This
do the onions.
whole government stuff. I don't see how they expect people to survive with
No,
what they're ridiculous. Oh, he's making $400, so we can't give him anything. You know?
I know it's
Oh, I
just really
could get. You
bad.
know what the funny thing is? I qualify for heat, which is an energy electric. To pay my electric bill
All right, yeah.
or my gas bill, but I don't have one
Oh, oh yeah, 'cause it's your landlord, isn't it? It's all
because it's
inclusive.
all included in my rent.
Yeah, it's typical.
It's like, oh yeah, we could get an energy assistance program, but that's one thing I don't need.
Hmm. Oh, I don't know. It's just
I need
daft.
6 years. You guys get me through 6 years. Then I can retire and at least start collecting my Social Security.
So there you go, guys. That's
Six,
the aim to get Dave,
that's
raise
my
enough
game. That really is
Dave.
my aim. 62 years old. You know what? I
Oh,
can qualify for the senior housing uh stuff, and I'll get all the benefits I need to actually live.
well, that's something
That's
then.
all. you know.
Oop.
I need to make it 6 years.
Hmm.
And I might make it.
You will. Oh, well. If it wasn't for my wife being a nurse, I wouldn't have a
I'm gonna cheat today.
insurance. You're gonna cheat?
I am cheating.
You're not cheating. You're being resourceful.
I have to cheat. There is no way with my hand that I can cut down trees to fill these. I'm gonna cheat the logs in. I need
We heard nothing.
pallets.
We heard nothing.
I can't do it. Using that,
Yeah.
with the log cutting, that requires too much
Yeah, that's
work
fair
with
enough.
your
We'll let you
mouth
off.
and stuff. I need to be resourceful right now.
What we
I'll pay
can't
it back when
see,
my
we
hand's
never know.
good. when my hand's working better, I'll take the logs and just destroy them for nothing.
Yeah, Mr. Cope, I know exactly what what that's like. Well, not personally, but yeah, I can imagine what that's like. I suppose the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Actually, that was what I wanted. That trailer there.
I am a worker as well. I'm in the same boat. I don't even think I'm disabled. I just am not able to do the things that, I can do. Simple as
Dajel
that.
Crew, welcome back.
Hey, Dajel crew, how you doing?
Yeah, thank you very much for the raid a little while ago. Obviously, I was having a lot of issues with Twitch earlier, and for it was about 10, 15 minutes, and then it just suddenly fixed itself, which is very, very strange. So I'm gonna give you a shout out, and hopefully this is gonna work. Yep, there you go. So make sure, guys, that you're following Mr. Dajel Crew. He is a great member of the community out there, and he's very, very nice guy. Actually, I kind of like him. Not sure why.
Is that right?
He's got kind of
I
a
think it's the
semi-cool
the,
name
the
as well.
first three initials.
Yeah.
Yeah, they remind me of somebody.
Yeah.
Where did we ever ask him where that Dajel crew comes from?
Um.
I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
curious
it
mind.
rings a bell. I'm sure somebody did mention it, but I can't remember.
3 broken fingers and a cast for 3 weeks.
Ouch.
You can't tell us? Okay. I know my dad's comes from my name. I didn't know where his comes from.
Mm.
Get
Oh, you can tell. Go on then.
oh you can?
I can tell you.
Inquiring minds.
Yeah. Yeah, he can tell us as long as you jump into his stream later next time he's streaming. Only kidding.
I was there earlier.
Yeah, I was there for a little while. Actually, I was kind of here, there, and everywhere at the time. Trying to cook, speaking to Dave, eating. So, yeah. And why do I put so many freaking trees on here? I have no idea.
Oh, you couldn't get any gamer tag, all were taken?
Ah, that's it. The gamer tag. That's what it was. We need some onions.
Oh, the same initials as your cool.
Ah, so
Nice.
DAJL are kids. Nice.
Got it. That makes sense. Nice.
Oh, that is really cool. I like it. That's, that is very, very cool.
Yep. Now, and the crew is there, my crew, right? Yep, they're your crew. Yep,
Yep.
absolutely. You want to know? All right. So I went and I got an Xbox account, not too long ago, and the random password generator has a very fatal flaw in it. A very, very one. Um, they gave me something that was obscene. It's a name that I had to get rid of right away once I first logged in. It was so bad that I almost had to write to him. You want to? I can tell you what it was. It randomly generated. This was my username, randomly generated. Pre-adolescent boy toucher.
Ooh.
Yeah, like that's what I want to be known as when I go around.
Yeah, no thanks.
Um, that's putting a few words together that shouldn't even be together ever. Can you believe that?
Mm.
I logged into Fishing Planet on a second account, and that's what my name was. I'm like, I logged out so dang fast.
I
It's
bet.
like, wait, whoa, we have to fix this really quick.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
And that was your Xbox wonderful, yeah, random name generator.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that one was a shocking one. I'm surprised that that even got. I mean, that's a way exactly.
How's my guys doing anyway?
I wonder, man, they should be sued for that one. I
Yeah.
don't
No,
know.
right. I'll get back to them later.
Needless to say, it's Dad's Net now over there too, or something like that. Because heck with the random generation.
Yeah. Nice thing is you can change it if you wanted to.
Right. I have one for Razer. I mean, some of these name generators just floor me. I, my
I'm missing corn.
the Razer profile name that it gave me is Ultra Red Tech Insight 733.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not so bad. I kept that one. It's like I don't know where they come from.
Not a grumpy. How you doing, bud?
Thanks, not so grumpy. I've caught a couple pieces of his streams early on in the morning. I've been
Yeah.
sleeping at weird hours. He,
Actually, with his new job, he's been pretty busy. Um, as
yeah,
well.
he's been on early, my
Yeah.
time. Like this
Yep.
morning, I got up at 5 o'clock because of the pain.
Actually,
5 a.m.
cancel.
I'm usually going to
Do
bed by
the.
then.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? Right, I'm going to take a quick break. I do need to pay a visit to the bathroom. I will be just a couple of minutes. You can watch this guy, but you still got Dave.
Oh, you got me for a little while. Just a little while. Gadgets on the comms. Yes, I'm here. Trying to make a comeback someday. Like I said, I don't know how much I'll be able to stream till this whole hand thing gets worked out. But when I'm feeling up to it, I'll be on other people's streams when they're streaming. Chat. We might just have. I thought about doing a just chatting. Just sit there and talk. Because I could still do that. I could still run my mouth. Tasteful, tasteful giants. Interesting. It's depressing. The depression too. That's a whole nother part of it. You know, when everything in your life seems to go wrong, it just gets bad. That's what keeps me away from, you know, coming out here. But I'm getting over the depression part. That comes in waves. HTR gaming just you know, hey, no better time than the present. Just let us know ahead of time. Oh, and only change it once. Actually, I think you could set up two. you can have two different Twitch names. I've never used my second one. I thought about doing a second, but they do allow two. I will say that as excited as I am for all the new features that are coming out in the Platinum expansion, now that we got the rock stuff, and I will be super hugely disappointed if we cannot use those in other maps, and that's it. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me, you know? I think it would be a
There,
very,
that's
very
better.
poor decision. For them to bring in a brand new piece of equipment to break up the rocks and have it again, another piece of equipment that you can only use in that one map,
Yeah, it's kind of a
that would be
shame.
it would be
Yeah.
silly. It would be, I think it would be ridiculous not to let modders take that,
And
as well as same thing with the tree missions. We need that new tree type.
yeah,
To bring that out and not be able to do the missions or use the new, I hope, but you think you'd be able to get an answer on that.
yeah. If any guys haven't seen it, oh, hang on a sec. I need to quickly add a second thing for Mr. Dave, maybe. Let's see, is that still working? Nope. Um, Settings. I need to add. Yeah. Add. Hang on, I need to add another sound setting. Um, hang on, Mr. Dave. Hang on. Because I decided to use OBS this time. Um, let's see. Let's use that. I want you for hopefully that one. Let's try that. Um, nope. Okay. I was adding a Discord thing. Hopefully you're coming through now. No. Properties. Oh, freaking heck, it's not even in here. Cancel. This is why I don't like OBS. It's a pain. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, hang on a sec, hang on a sec. Let me grab something from... What were you? It's game sounds, okay. No. What I was going to show off is that Rock Crusher, but for some reason I need to go through my OBS, so I'll just carry on with the game. But for anyone, yeah, it's kind of a nice thing there. But obviously it'd be a
It
shame
is.
if you can't use it on like other maps and stuff. That's the problem.
Right.
Yeah, so for anybody who wasn't aware, due to some medical issues, well, actually it's not his medical issues to be honest, it's the freaking doctor's. He's not allowed to do the cookathon, whatever you want to call it, Mr. Bad Farmer. Obviously, he's trying to see if he
I,
can actually get in another way at the moment. Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that, but I completely understandable.
yeah, it's a bit of a pain really, but I hope you can figure out another way of doing it, because obviously that is kind of a really cool um, purpose. Obviously, helping out the homeless and all that. Hey, Surfing Cowboy Gaming, how you doing, bud?
Hey, surfing.
There we go. Right, so unfortunately these trailers are leased, so I can't customize them, so I have to grab my other one again. Just
I'm
realised
surviving.
some corn. I need some corn. And thank you, Neon, as well for the shout out. It's kind of nice. I can just sit back and chill out, and everyone else does all the shout outs. Hey!
I didn't
Oh.
realize until this morning that you were a moderator over on Giants as well.
Yeah, it was ever since you were on there. Obviously, you made me a moderator then, and just didn't bother removing me. So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I lurk a lot over there, though. That's not a problem. The worst thing is
I
obviously
know
with
you were.
with it being Giants, you can't really do shout-outs for people you see in chat. Think, oh, their streamer want them with like a shout-out, and you can't. It's like favoritism
Right.
almost. But one thing I
Yeah.
did
I
notice, and it's something quite new, just quickly, is the shout-outs on the Giants channel. And I'm not sure if it works on everybody's yet, but their shout-outs do not work the same as everybody else. You have to actually do like / shout out, and then the person's name, Twitch name, to do the shout
They
outs.
must have a different setup.
Weird. Yeah. Because obviously I
Yeah.
was trying to do it for Clutch Simulation. Obviously he's over there with Terminator at the minute. Um,
Yeah.
and obviously I think he's probably live by now if he's not already.
Oh,
Um,
he's probably been live all morning
yeah.
on YouTube.
So yeah. Actually, Virtual Farmer ended up saying, "Oh yeah, you have to do it this way now over here." Oh, great, thanks. uh, but yeah, it's me. This KW. Obviously they got the new guy. I keep wanting to say Mr. Fluffies, but that's not it, is it?
Loof,
Floof, that's it, yeah.
I've
Um,
seen him over there.
yeah, Mr. Floof. Yeah, and obviously turn on
Oh,
the bot
that's
and everything. And
my Twitch shout out command has always been exclamation point, I
yeah,
believe.
that's what most people have it set up, but theirs is just completely different over there.
Unless they're using Twitch for streaming and not OBS. Yeah,
Possibly.
Twitch. Yeah.
It's possible. That's yeah. So it's. I wonder if it works on here. I want to check. So / shout out dash net. Oh, not question mark, stupid idiot. Slash. Oh, it's on here as well. That's interesting. Let me get rid of that because I don't want to put the username there. And let's try. Oh, will you bugger off? Let's try it that way. Yeah, there we go. Dashnet was giving it a shout out. That's
Oh,
just weird. Yeah, but you can't see
you
what they've been playing or. Right.
might be able to customize it.
Yeah, no, but just.
Like,
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I might have to have a look into that a little bit more. But obviously I do all the exclamation mark SO. That is so much freaking easier, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'll stay with exclamation mark SO. Shout outs, I think. Just gets too complicated otherwise. But, well, here we go. Yeah, exactly. It just has the name there, so I don't know if anything else needs to be customized with it. But I noticed that even on the Giants one earlier, obviously eventually did one that way for clutch simulations. But obviously that just came up with his name, so it's like, well, what's the point in doing that then? It's not going to show what they're playing and stuff like that. Right, so I need corn. I'm sure I've got some in here somewhere. There. Exactly. Exactly. I'll have to have a look and see if it can be customized so it shows what they've been playing and stuff. and maybe send that over to Kerminator. Maybe he can sort something out his end. Because he did actually message me earlier. I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I wanted to see if it would be okay just to do shout outs and stuff during the streams for people when he's on the Giants one there. He says, yeah, it's fine, go for it, sort of thing. Obviously, that ended up coming up afterwards, but it's the first freaking communication in a long time that I've had from him. Oh, it's redonkulous. So, in that format, the name is the link, but no one knows. Yeah. Actually, I want to have a quick look at something while I'm here. While that's filling up a sec. Command add new. No, it's not even in there. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like, why did they get all these special privileges? And why did Clutch get it as well? That's what gets me.
Special privileges?
Yeah, to go to that Kubota thing. Kind of weird.
Yeah. Sadly, I was invited to the TwitchCon. I don't know if you guys knew that. I was one of the first people that was asked.
I know.
But obviously, financially speaking, and everything that's going on, there was no way I could go. And now they would have paid for the flight, the room, but yeah, it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. Alright, Surfing Cowboy. I have to try it with
Not
somebody I'm
this.
not following then. Ooh, Yosho's gone live as well. Didn't even see that. How rude. Cool, I might have
What
my...
the heck is creepy tail?
I have no idea. Oh, there's also cat sims. Wow, I noticed there's a cat simulator. Just sort of going back to something I mentioned earlier. Oh my god, so we've got duck simulator, rock simulator, cat simulator where you just sit around being a cat. Well, still need to work on that. It's like, what the heck?
There's a simulator for everything.
It seems like it.
I am going to make a simulator. How would that work?
It's the Danny Takeover stream. Ah, okay then. Fair enough.
So we have a simulator that simulates simulators.
Hmm. I have no idea. But just a quick one as well. This weekend, obviously, my daughter's going to be doing her streams on Saturday. We are hoping and aiming to be doing a FNAF stream. For anyone who's not sure what that is, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Obviously, we've got into the Halloween sort of month now, so that's kind of what she wants to do. So I'm going to be purchasing it, buying it for her a little bit later, so she can have a play with it tomorrow and actually kind of get into the game a little bit. Map making sim. That'd be a nice one, wouldn't it? Dajal crew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't it be an awesome thing if I could just make a program that auto-generated the maps?
oh, that'd be kind of weird, but cool.
Yeah, well, to get it done quicker.
Maybe you and Mr. Culp should get together and you could teach him and help finish off the map.
Yeah. Who do we got here? It's Wheels. Thank you, Wheels.
Mr.
Oh,
Wheels!
hey, no problem, dude.
Wow, you're loud.
Yeah.
My settings all messed up again. Just drop you down.
You looking for a playing partner, aren't you?
Well, maybe.
I haven't loaded it up yet. I did install it, but
Okay, I understand.
I'll get there real soon. I'm gonna do it,
G.
so see how it works.
No problem. Whenever.
Biggest thing is if you missed it earlier, it's my hand.
Yeah, I just
Sometimes
got
it's
back.
very painful. Other
Yeah,
times it's okay.
yeah, I just got
Right
here, so
now,
I was.
yeah. But when it's painful, I
Yeah,
can't even use the mouse
yeah,
because
yeah.
other times it's just numb. Hopefully someday it goes away. Usually it does.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of weird because I'm actually having a little trouble with that myself.
Yeah. Well, it
Just
started off, it was okay. It was just numbness, and I've been through that so many freaking times that I could live with that. But when it's the pain shoots from my neck all the way down through right to my two fingers on my right hand.
I haven't had that, but
Oh, it's when you have this spinal disease, you get pinched nerves
yeah.
throughout. And because it's when you this disease, your spine fuses from your lowest point near your pelvis, and as it progresses, it goes through and fuses up to your neck. It's just the way it works. I don't know why it goes in that direction, but it does. So pretty much my spine has been fused all the way up to, but I still have. I think the no, only reason why the neck isn't fused completely, even though I don't have the range of motion most people do, is because you use it all the time. Let's face it, you're looking
Yeah.
Yeah,
around all the time, and that's
yeah.
probably the only reason why. But when the cold weather sets in, is when I get the neck pain. So I get migraines just from the neck pain when I have it. But as it's trying to fuse, there's nerves that get pinched, and it just so happens to be the ones that go to your hands now. You know.
Uh,
Yeah, not good.
yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is, I just put my hand on my neck, and I felt where I could feel it, and I could push right below a certain spot on my neck, and I can feel my fingers go more numb. That
Wow, wow.
that tells you. And if I could just get that nerve not being pinched wherever it is,
Yeah.
I get my complete feeling back, and eventually, hopefully, it will come. But everything I've tried to do just makes it worse.
Never say never, Mr. Cope. You never know. I've been watching some of your streams, young man. You know that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not concerned. We'll see how this. I am concerned, but well, we'll see how it all goes.
Liquid on that.
But
Okay.
if I can't do the full map work, uh, well, wait. I'm gonna wait and see what Giants does. That's the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I want to see what new features we have. If I can work a little bit on it here or there, but we got enough people that I can direct to finish certain areas. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, cripes.
if need be, we can get something done if I can't do it the full project.
Yeah.
You know, I can say this area is forest. I'll mark it, and then you guys can paint the trees and that
Um,
type of thing.
it the game does have a 3-click system too, which
Yeah,
hasn't been around for a while. Which means that you don't have to really move a whole lot. You can just well, kind of like what you did before that
yeah. I
shot online.
watched you play a little bit yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You were doing pretty awful, by the way.
I was. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I'm
stop
not
it.
gonna lie. I was, man.
Ah, frickin' truck.
But the game does look pretty decent,
But
I will
yeah,
say.
with the 3-click
Come on, come
system,
on.
you just like the old. Um,
Like the
Well,
old shot online days. Can I give him a point? He just had a phone call, I think.
yeah, for his
there you
son, is
go.
it?
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Can I tell you what I noticed you've been doing a lot?
I I might be able to guess.
Okay, go ahead, guess. One thing I think you're not
I'm
taking into
pulling. I'm probably pulling the ball to the right quite a bit.
well, a lot of your shots you have not you completely ignore the wind direction and speed. I noticed that.
Well,
Either
I
that
try
or
to.
you're just really bad at guessing.
Well, okay, so I usually do,
Like,
but sometimes I know that I might pull it to the right, so I might not make
right.
an adjustment because I know
Well,
that I'm
like if
automatically
but
prone to do that.
I've seen you several times have almost a direct like headwind coming right at you,
Oh yeah,
and you not adjusting for your distance and coming up short, you know?
yeah, yeah. You're right. Like you're right. Like I'm pretty noobish, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna be just as bad, I'm sure.
No, I don't know.
It's the new PGA Tour 2K23. I'm putting it out there right now because my monetary situation sucks, and people are gonna see that I got a brand new $60 game. But thank you, Wheels.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
disclaimer.
used
Yep, you got a
this
gift.
disclaimer. I got a gift.
Early Christmas gift.
Oh, bless him.
Or whatever. I
I,
don't care.
I might send you
Consider
there's
over
a
it a
that
game.
rubber
present.
ducky simulator then.
Wheels and I
It's
used
like
to both
$2.
play this game called Shot Online. Not in the same. He might have even been in my guild at the one time. I don't know.
I've seen it. It sounds
He,
familiar. I don't think I ever
I
did
had
though.
a pretty big guild over there back in the day. But yep, I'm gonna be jumping in and giving that a try.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, whenever. I don't expect anything. Just I was just
Oh,
trying to just throw it out there to you. I don't know why. I just decided I wanted to.
I much appreciate it. You know I was looking at it, but yeah.
I know. It just I don't know. I just
I'm gonna
sometimes
be
you
playing. I'll
sometimes you
probably
do
get it.
things just because you feel it's necessary.
Yep.
2K golf is good, is it? Eh,
Used
It is. It's a little
I
I don't
used
know.
to
pricey.
golf I used to work at two different golf courses. Actually, I've worked at three different golf courses, but they were all owned by the same guy. I don't know if you knew that. The guy was evil, mean, worst guy.
Oh
But
yeah,
I was a
you've
Yeah,
pro
you've
shop
mentioned it once
manager
or
at a
twice.
golf course, so I golfed far more than every weekend. I golfed after work. Um, and again, the biggest problem there was that was with my spinal disease. With a few spine, it's frustrating. I got over the frustration though. You can't coil like, and use your spine like as a spring like the golfers do to hit those really, really long shots. But I got really good at hitting the ball straight and being very accurate,
Hey
you
MJ
know?
Woody, how you doing, bud? Welcome in.
And I was able to compete with guys my age only because they'd always have that one. They could hit a 308-yard drive 1 out of 10 times. The other nine would go in the woods. You know,
Yeah.
that was my brother. He could hit one over 300, but if he did, 9 out of 10 times he couldn't find it. And I would just hit my my maximum drive distance, 220, was about what I could hit with my spine the way it is. Uh, with my driver. But you know what else is really cool about that? Accuracy. When you're looking at your 7, 8, 9 iron pitching wedge, and each one only goes about 5 yards further than the last, if you're off by a club, you're either on the front or the back of the green.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what helped. If I got a really good putting game, I had a really good putting game. But if I say, I think it's a 9 iron, oh, I should have took the pitching wedge
Change
because
check.
I'm a little bit long, but I'm still only like 5 yards longer. I'm still on the green, and that's what
Yeah.
made it really good. You got just work your accuracy.
Yeah.
Very,
And
very
those guys
true.
were all over the place. But I used to practice because it was free
That's
after
fine.
work all the time. And then on the weekends, I'd go out and I'd get my dad, myself, my brother, the three of us,
That's
free
fine.
greens fees every weekend.
Just seeing if I can spot any of the bits that's been missed quickly. I know there's a bit up here somewhere I missed.
My dad is 84 years old. He still golfs every 3 times a week.
There.
Oh,
Wow.
And he will walk. He'll play 18 holes and walk the course.
wow.
Way to
Uh,
go.
it's how he. I'll tell you, the number of times that I'd go out with my dad golfing back. This was only about 8, 10 years ago. And he was in his mid 70s, and he would refuse to take the golf cart, and he would walk, and we're like, oh, can't we just ride today? You know, like you're not gonna stay in shape if you're not walking the course. Don't and
Mm-hmm.
he'd make you feel guilty if you took a cart while he was walking. So 75-year-old guy could do it. You guys in your 40s, you should be able to walk a golf course for crying out loud.
Very true. Put you on there. Okay, guys, I am actually going to call it for today. Um, so it's been great having Mr. Dashnet back. That is for sure. Let me. Actually, I'm going to leave
We'll
it
be
on this
back.
screen because I have no idea. Because obviously, I haven't got a clue what channels have been set up yet on the sounds on my OBS. Um, but I'm glad at least everything got sorted out. Obviously, Twitch wise. But yeah, big shout. Actually, I'm not even going to bother rolling the credits this time around. But obviously, Mr. Dajal Crew, thank you very much for the raid earlier of 26. Much, much appreciated. Follow wise, we had James Patterson 1998. Thank you very much. Gallo Biani Films, I think that is. And also, it's Mr. Booty. Thank you very much as well for the follows earlier. I think that was everything. Da, 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 da. Yep. Obviously, welcome back, Mr. Dave. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch you in the stream at some point.
Yep.
Uh,
Like I said, most likely they'll be earlier in the day for a little while when I can, because
yeah.
the evening, the evenings when it gets
Okay.
worse.
Yep. Right then. Oh, why is that not coming up? Okay, let me refresh this so I can get me buttons working again. There we go. And obviously, I do know that there is an SGA member out there currently streaming.
Hmm.
Did I just unmute that? Nope, good.
You'd play the
So
tour?
one, two. Oh, dang. What?
Hmm. Oh, it's talking to wheels.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So,
You go out.
so I think for today we're gonna go over to raid Mr. Yosho Hin. Obviously, I never get a chance to do it because he's always streaming so friggin' late. So that is who we're gonna go see. Obviously, it is Danny Takeover Day, so we can go show her some abuse, I guess, today. They're currently doing something called Creepy Tale 2, or she, I should say. And obviously, if you haven't checked out Mr. Yo Show, please stick with us, guys. You are gonna love them, like we love them, to be honest. So let me get this going. So there, Mr. Yo Show. Obviously, I will be back on Friday for my usual 2 hours, as normal on Friday. Obviously, Saturday, like I said, I'm hoping to get in with my daughter doing a Five Nights at Freddy's stream for kind of like a run up to Halloween type thing this week and probably next. She's shown a lot of interest in that game, so that's going to be the plan for now. Obviously, keep an eye on Twitch to see if Mr. Dashnet does go live. And if he does, make sure to go over there and show him some amazing love like you have today already. And obviously, you've shown over the last few days with donations and such. So for at least now, that is going to be it, guys, for me. So let me get this going. So stick with us and let's go see what this game is all about, because I haven't got a foggiest personally. And I'm just waiting on this little countdown. And we will see you again soon, guys. Take care and stay safe.
See ya.
And here we go.
I have to go check